We are at the Falcor Bay. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Arturo Thunder Gatti. He stands at 5 foot 8 inches tall, 147 pounds. This man has never been in a boring fight. And he'll be taking on the legend himself, Terrence Arturo Thunder Gatti, fighting out of Quebec, Canada. This New Jersey fighting legend is ready to go again. Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound. Well, we're all...
This bout is scheduled for...
Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting outside, and what a main event this should be.
This is one of those places where if you can fight, if you know you can fight, you don't need a crowd, you don't need anything apart from that opponent in the opposite corner.
Here we go for round one. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Why are they throwing punches? They should be playing defense right now. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Both men step back for just a moment. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. When are we going to see a jab from these two?
I've been in some boring fights, trust me, I know what it feels like. You've got to get out of that rope because there's a lot of pressure, especially when you hear a boo in the crowd, especially when you hear the opposite corner, especially when you can hear a pin drop. It means they're thinking, we're bored.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
If you're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Beautiful counter shot. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope that
And there's the bell for round two. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. His jab just got blocked. Neither man really defending themselves. It's bombs away. Nice counter shot. This fight is all about distance for this man, and you can see he's using that length advantage.
very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
Both men step back for just a moment. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Beautiful counter punch. Left counter scores. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. men step back for just a moment. Nice exchange here from, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know, you've been in fights like that when you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
I love that. I love that. That jab straight. That's beautiful. That's a few body shots from there a little bit.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You'd like to see more jabs. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not gonna hurt anybody. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you.
Here we go to the 4th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart, even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he just misses with that jab. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I'm in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Down or right. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made look so easy.
Keep doing what you're doing. You get to appear. Okay, I'm happy.
Time for the 5th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. They exchange punches. Why sit in the pocket when your punches are this slow? When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Both men step back for just a moment. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He misses with that jab. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
You'd like to see more jabs. Neither man really defending themselves. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Great round. Now, relax. Now, go into the low air. And every time you see him take a big, deep breath, bang him down. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action. Let's start the 6th. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Good counter left hand there. He just misses with that big right hand. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system. Throw a certain amount of punches per round, because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again, and the fight will be over. Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower, calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
He gets out of the way of that left hand. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep calm.
Here comes round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. He threw the hook, didn't land.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You'd like to see more jabs. Both men step back for just a moment. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you.
Round 8, and we're off again. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Look at him, he's absolutely knackered, mate. He's knackered. fight. Don't let him get that confidence. He's stressing about his death count now. He's relaxed.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action. Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Both men step back for just a moment. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And he fails to score with that left hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Don't let him get back into this fight. Keep doing what you're doing to get to up here and he'll start tiring out.
And there's the bell for round 10. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You'd like to see more jabs. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He parries away that left hook. Punch, counter punch. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Nice counter shot with the right hand. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Bring on now. Relax, relax. Now go into the load. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
There's the bell to start round 11. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Both men step back for just a moment. That left scores. Counter punching. Do you believe this? Good left counter that lands. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both men step back for just a moment.
God, we see much more, much better. We've been spoiled. I'm not being unfair. I'm not being unfair saying it's a little boring. It's not boring. We've probably just been spoiled.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That left counter punch will score. That's a scoring left hand. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
On to the 12th. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice with that jab. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? He misses with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Johnny, it's a majority decision win. Did you think it was going to be that close?
Told you all right, we don't see this that often, but when we do, we really remember it, and this is one of those fights. Majority decision, I agree, you agree, the fans agree. Sorry, am I talking for you? All right, that's enough. Okay, you agree.